Have you ever met someone who always smiled, even when they had every reason not to? This is the story of Rami, a boy who made everyone laugh while quietly falling apart. Rami was the light of his classroom. His jokes, his laughter, it filled the hallways. Teachers loved him. Students adored him. But what no one knew was that Rami hadn't slept through the night in months. At home, the walls echoed differently. His mother worked 2 jobs and barely spoke. His father, once warm, had turned to silence after losing his job. Dinner was often a cold slice of bread and colder stares. And when the lights went off, the tears began. When classmates asked about his birthday, Rami lied. He said, "We went to a fancy place." But the truth? He sat alone with a candle stuck into a piece of toast. He blew it out and made a wish he didn't believe in. One day, his teacher, Ms. Lena, handed back his essay. It was titled "The Monster in My House." It wasn't fiction, but she never asked. She just smiled and said, "You're such a creative boy." Then came Sarah, quiet, observant, kind. She watched Rami during lunch. He gave away his cookies, but never ate. One day, she followed him after school just far enough. She saw him pause before entering his house, as if bracing for war. Sarah invited him over just to study, but her mom had baked cookies. Her dad made jokes. The warmth was unfamiliar, and Rami, he laughed, but his eyes shimmered. Later that night, Sarah received a text. "Thanks for today. I forgot what happiness felt like." The next morning, Rami didn't come to school, nor the day after, nor the week after that. The chair where Rami sat felt heavier. Ms. Lena mentioned he was transferred out due to family reasons. But Sarah couldn't shake the feeling, so she went back to his house. A neighbor spoke softly. His mom finally asked for help. There were bruises, emotional ones too. Rami was safe now. He is healing. In a shelter, they said. Weeks later, Sarah received a letter. It read, "You were the only one who saw me. I smiled so much, hoping someone would ask why. Thank you for not looking away." It ended with a drawing of her and him both smiling for real. Sometimes the loudest laughter hides the deepest scars. So next time someone smiles too much, ask them how they're really doing. It might just save their life. If you take anything from his story, let it be this. A simple question. Are you okay? Might be the moment someone chooses to hold on. So smile at strangers. Check on the quiet ones. And never assume someone's okay just because they seem strong. Because kindness, real quiet kindness, can save a life. This was Rami's story. But tomorrow, it might be someone else's. Be the person who notices. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because someone out there needs to hear this today.